Drums are sounding good. Hey, Godsmack. Guitar sounds good. Hello, Spanner in the Works. And this microphone sounds good. All right, a little more on that one. Okie doke. zero matter to open things up, you guys. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Late stream for me. A late stream. Might be late for some of you as well. Let's do one more of these while I get the guitar on. I don't care what you say or what you're gonna do. I'm gonna turn my back right around on you. I'm gonna stop it right now. If you tell it I can, send you right out the door if you do it again. I understand what's without not one to say that we run a tight ship. It's come and go, where it flows. We give and we take. Sometimes it could be better with just a clean break. What you run to when the past is coming? What you run to when there's no more fun? And how you gonna get there when there's no one to take you? How you feeling? Now you've been more than you can do. Says you're in your own state now. Come on, man. How about you open up and look all around? Realize we're here together, not alone on the ground. Try to understand what's say that we run a tight ship. It's come and go, where it flows. We give and we take. Sometimes it could be better with just a clean break. Alarm bells are ringing in my head. Got up on the wrong side of it. I don't care what you say or what you're gonna do. I'm gonna turn my back right around on you. What you gonna do when the past is coming? What you gonna do when there's no more fun? And how you gonna get there when there's no one to take you? How you feeling? How you live more than you can? No more fun, and how you gonna get there when there's no one to take you? How you feeling? How you live more than you can? All right, we gotta switch it up real quick. Real quick, you guys, here we go. We're gonna move to the drums, you guys. And this one is for Godsmack.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes. Look up to the skies and see.
Sing along, my friends.
I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. Because I'm easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters.
The lights are working again, guys. It's one of the reasons I'm so late.
Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. There's a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters, anyone can see. Nothing really matters, nothing really matters to me. Way the wind blows.
And just like that, here we are. Welcome, everybody, to Music by SV here on Twitch. How's everyone's Friday going? Good to see some friends in the chat. Godsmack is here. Spanner is here. And that one was for Godsmack. Requested when we were here at last. That was on Wednesday, and I made sure to keep the songs we couldn't get to so we could get to them today. Other friends who are here, just type !SL in chat to take a look at our song list, which has now, I believe, 230 songs you can choose from. Many of those songs have a picture of a drumstick that looks like this, and if you see a song with drumsticks like this, that means I have a drumless track that I can improvise over. Feel free to pick anything from that list. If you see a song that might have like a guitar pick that looks like a, let's see the camera, hold on, let's switch the camera here. Yeah, that looks like a red guitar pick kind of like this, that means I could probably play it on the guitar, and if we get a few songs with guitars in it, maybe I'll pick the guitar back up. We started the stream on the guitar, doing some original songs which were written and recorded right here on the stream. Those songs were created right in this room. Most of the instruments were done by me and recorded and produced here. And the fun thing, and when we do songs on the stream like this, friends in chat get to have some input. And hey, I want this song to sound. So it is not uncommon that we will have a stream where we're working on an original music, and we will create that stuff here. So started the stream with a couple songs on the guitar and vocals, all original stuff, and now we're sitting on the drums for a while. I love to sit on the drums and play some drums for you, and happy to play some of your requests. But let me know, how's your Friday going? How is your Friday? I'm usually here like, I don't know, 9 hours earlier than this for my Fridays. I usually start my Friday streams on my Friday morning. That did not happen today. Just the schedule changed, and then I had to do some troubleshooting. We had some lighting issues the last time we were here, and the lights seem to be doing their trick. Our subscriber friends have control of the lower lights here. Hold on, come on, camera, get in focus. There we go. There we go. No, you're not in focus. There we go. Come back. Come back to the camera. Anyways, great to see you all here. We're gonna keep playing some music. There it is. Godsmack's got it going on. All right, the next one I have queued up already, ready to go, is for our friend Spanner in the Works. So Spanner, this one goes out to you. Let's go. Oh wait, what does Spanner say? Slept most of the day after being up all night again. I was just thinking about that, Spanner. When I see you online, I see you online at all hours of all the days, and I'm impressed. I'm like, when does Spanner actually sleep? I question that. I do question that. Okay, this one's for you, Spanner. Let's go.
True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you're taking all you can, then you call me up because you know I'll be there. I'll see your true colors shining through. I'll see your true This world makes you crazy. You've taken all you can and you call me up because you know I'll be there. I'll see your true colors shining through. I'll see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors, true colors, true colors are shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
Oh, that's a nice song. I love that song. I think it's got to be the best Cyndi Lauper song, and it's just such a fantastic song. I love listening to it. All right, we got one more in the mix here for Godsmack. Let's get this one going here. It's one of the newer ones too. This is one of the newer ones we added to the list. I'm excited to bring this in and say, how does this one go? I don't know. Let's find out.
Say, don't be so blind. It's telling me all these things that you would probably hide. Am I your one and only desire? Am I the reason you breathe, or am I the reason you cry? Always, 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 always. I just can't live without you. I love you, I hate you, I can't get around you. I breathe you, I taste you, I can't live without you. I just can't take anymore. This life of solitude. I guess that I'm out the door, and now I'm done with you. Done with you. Done with you. Like you don't want me around. I guess I'll pack all my things. I guess I'll see you around. It's all been bottled up until now. As I walk out your door, all I can hear is the sound of always, 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 always. I just can't live without you. I love you, I hate you, I can't get around you. I breathe you, I taste you, I can't live without you. I just can't take anymore. This life of solitude. I guess that I'm out the door, and now I'm done with you. I love you, I hate you, I can't live without you. I wrap my head around your I see the
Hey,
blood
Mimi.
all over your hands. Does it make you feel more like a man? Was it all
Gotta do a Mimi song after this
just
one.
a part of your plan? The pistol shaking in my hands, and all I hear is the sound. I love you, I hate you, I can't live without you. I breathe you, I taste you, I can't live without you. I just can't take anymore. This life of solitude. I guess that I'm out the door, and now I'm done with you. I love you, I hate you, I can't
Yes, always. That was for Godsmack. And this one is for Mimi. Good to see you, Mimi. You introduced me to this song, believe it or not. I'd heard it, but I never knew it.
Let it never be said the romance is dead, 'cause there's so little else occupying my head. There is nothing I need except the function to breathe, but I'm not really fussed, doesn't matter to me. Ruby, 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 Ruby. And do you know why you do it to me? Ruby, 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 Ruby. Due to lack of interest, tomorrow is cancelled. Let the clocks be reset and the pendulums held, 'cause there's nothing at all except the space in between. Finding out what you're called and repeating your name. Ruby, 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 Ruby. I do you? Know why you do it to me? Ruby, 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 Ruby. Could it be that you're joking with me and you don't really see you and me? Could it be that you're joking with me and you don't really see you and me? Ruby, 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 Ruby. Do you? Know why you do it to me? Ruby, 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 Ruby. Do you? Know why you do it to me?
And that was for Mimi. Good to see you, Mimi. Good to see you all here. How's everyone doing today? I'm happy to be here. It is now. This is, it's a late start for me, right? My Fridays, I usually try to get started in my mornings on Fridays, so my afternoons are free, my evenings are free, and it didn't work out that way this morning. Once the morning started, I knew, schedule's not going to work out as I had thought. The schedule's not going to work out as I thought. And I'm just going to get a lot of things done. Some of it was a couple fixes that are in this room here, and then other was just, stuff with life that needed getting done today. And then I said, well, I can't let Friday, I won't be able to sleep tonight if I miss the session with all of us here today. So I still have many hours before bedtime, but it is around dinner time, and dinner has to wait, guys. Dinner has to wait. We have to get together. We have to hang out. We have to listen to music together. We got to play some music together. And I love Mimi's comment and then Godsmack's follow-up where Where is it? I saw it. I saw it a second ago. I love seeing the stream grow. Mimi, I love seeing the stream grow as well. It's really fantastic to see more friends show up, get to know more people, and have this thing do what it's doing. So I'm excited to be here. Let me clear a couple songs out of the queue here. If anybody wants to add a song to my request queue, it is currently open. All you have to type is !SL in the chat. That'll bring you a link. It'll get you up to, we now have, for anyone who's been around, we have 230 songs now in the list. I believe as of today, we have 230 songs. I think that sounds right. I might be wrong about that. But there are new songs from the last time we were together, and 229. We're one shy. 229 are now in the list. So that is pretty exciting. So let me clear out a couple that we just played, and we'll get the next couple queued up. In a few minutes, we're going to take a break. You may have seen the title of today's stream, something along the lines of we're going to learn some of your requests. I have some offline requests come in. Well, some that were discussed in previous streams, and I asked folks, hey, if you want to request something new for us to learn, for me to learn, whether it's on the drums or on the guitar or singing or something else, put the request in the request thread in the Discord. If anyone types !Discord, it'll get you a link to the Discord. Join the Discord, and you can take a look at the request queue. In a few minutes, we're going to bring up the Discord, and we're going to look at some of the requests that are in there. And maybe we're going to learn a couple of those in real time. That's what we're going to do in a little bit. But right now, Spanner in the Works wants me to get a real workout, an extreme workout. And so I better make sure that I have stretched, that I'm hydrated, that I'm ready for this one. This is one of those songs, if you don't play it all the time, good luck getting it right. Here we go. This is for you, Spanner.
Thank
right, guys. Like I said, a workout. It's a workout. That is a song that you got to do that. Yeah, some rips in the chat for the Rev. Let's do that. Let's do that. Miss the Rev so much, Godsmack. Totally with you, my friend. Totally with you. Love that song. It was the first song I learned of Avenged Sevenfold playing the drums. And if I remember, I learned it actually on the video game Rock Band, of all the places to learn it. I remember learning of Avenged Sevenfold when when Beast and the Harlot came out. And I heard it on the radio, and I was like, what is this? This is what was missing in rock music the year that came out. And it was just absolutely fantastic. And they've just kept getting better. And yeah, they lost someone incredibly special. But he left us with some amazing works of art. Do we all agree? Yes. Yes, we all agree. And for that, you get this to Rev. Thank you for everything. All right. I'm going to play for a couple New Year's in the mix. I'm going to try to mix a couple things up here to make sure we get a few in here. I see Nats is in the house. Good to see you, Nats. Welcome. And you just literally one of the songs I just put in the list. I just put this one in the list like a couple hours ago. And you just brought us to a point that it might be actually a good point to talk about this. Let me see if I can bring up my screen a little bit here. You requested a song by a band called My Chemical Romance, and I think it's the first My Chemical Romance song that I've added to the list. So I'm going to share part of my desktop right here for a moment while we chat. And yeah, this is the Music by SV Discord. If you're not in the Music by SV Discord, all you need to type is !Discord, and we can be in here all together at the same time. But we have a channel in here called Song Requests, and what I've asked friends to do is, hey, go take a look. Find songs that you might be interested in me learning, and throw some suggestions in here. Instead of me just jamming over stuff, I like to put on a good performance and learn some things. So there are some really cool requests in here, and I'll just scroll through so we can see a couple of these. There are some really, really cool requests in here. And some of these we might take a peek at today and say, hey, can we try to learn some of these? Like, for example, that song right there, Teenagers by My Chemical Romance, which, who put that in the list? Rafina put that in the list last time we were talking about things. And Godsmack, you just put that song, no, it wasn't Godsmack, Naps just put that in as a request. And can I bring this up? What are the chances of bringing this up safely? Hold on 1 second. Let me get the right screen here so I can safely share all the things with us. That did not open the screen I wanted, so I'm glad I switched away real quick.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son.
Let's learn the song a little bit.
Watch all the things you do.
Many of us have heard this.
Because the drugs never work,
Listen to it a
they're
little bit.
gonna give you a smirk. Cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds. Another cog in the murder machine. They said, I'm teenagers scared the living shit out of me.
True.
They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, or strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll leave you alone, but not me. The boys and girls in the clique, the
Breaks down
awful
at the
names
first
at the
verse.
stick. You never
And I
gonna
remember there's a part in the end where it changes a little bit here. I have not had a chance to listen to this.
bleed. So darken your clothes, or strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll leave you alone, but not me. Teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They can care less as long as someone, but not me.
Okay, we get the hang, get the basics of it. We've got the basics of it. As you know, I like to tell stories about bands. My Chemical Romance story is, it's kind of a sad story. I had tickets to see them in 2020 for their reunion tour, which, we all know how that did not happen. And since then, my tickets have been refunded. I hear they're coming. They're still coming, but now I no longer have tickets to see that show. I would like tickets to see that show. That is something I would like to make happen here. Hold on. I got to move some windows around here really quick. And I believe one of the reasons I added that song to the list is because I have that song without the drumless track. I just hadn't had a chance to take a look at it yet. So we're going to give it a try. And that's put in the request. We're going to give it a try, right? Let's try it out. You know, what's the worst that can happen? I blow it. And then we can use the, the worst that happens is I blow it, and then somebody can use 2,000 channel points and press this button. You blew it! That's the worst that can happen, right? Okay, so with that, we're going to try out Teenagers by My Chemical Romance for the first time.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they're gonna give you a smirk, cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They're gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds. Another cog in the murder machine. They said, I'll teenagers scare the living out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So dark in your clothes, like a violent post. Maybe they'll leave you alone when you're me. The boys and girls in the clique, the awful names at the stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. But if you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did. They said, "Our teenagers scared the living out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So dark in your clothes, I'll take a violent pose. Maybe even leave you alone when you're me." Whoa, yeah. Teenagers scared the living out of me. They can care less as long as someone will bleed. So dark in your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but not me. Altogether now. Teenagers scared the living out of me. They can care less as long as someone will bleed. So dark in your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but not me. Teenagers scared the living out of me. They can care less as long as someone will bleed. So dark in your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but not me.
All right, guys, we got through it. We got through it. So that was requested initially by Rafina, who put it in the request channel, and then Nat said, "Hey, I see you put it in the list, SV. I see you just put it in the list. Let's play that one." And boom, we made it happen. I see one that Godsmack put in the queue from the other day, which we didn't get a chance to get to. And I won't quite call this one a live learn, but it's pretty darn close to one. A few weeks back, I did a stream, and it was dedicated to 3 bands. Pantera, the Vulgar Display of Power album, Metallica, the Injustice for All album, and Dream Theater's Images and Words album. And basically went through those and learned some of the songs, brought up the charts and learned some of those songs. And then after that, I realized, there's a lot of other Dream Theater songs that I really would love to learn. And then I made a bold move. I didn't really learn them, but I put a couple of them. I just sprinkled a couple of them into the song list, saying if someone chooses one, my general rule is if you request something, it's in my song list. I'm going to play it. Thing is, this next song, I don't really know how to play it. Godsmack, you did put this on the list the other day when we heard her on Wednesday. You put this on the list, yeah, and it sounds like something you would pick and put in the list. Well, we're gonna give it a try. So get ready with your "You Blew It" buttons. Get ready. We're taking us back, not to the Image and Words album. We're going to the album after that. Well, I can't think of the name right now, but it is my favorite. It's funny. It's my favorite Dream Theater album. And they had two. There's two songs that almost run right into each other, and I forget if this is the first or the second one. If this is the first one, I know how it begins. If it's the second one, I know how it begins, but I forget which name was which. So we're just going to get into it. We're going to have fun. Let me mute my background, and let's play some Dream Theater. Or let's wish us luck with some Dream Theater. you guys. That was called The Mirror by Dream Theater. As Godsmack says, Portnoy is a god. That song is I think that song is incredible. Maybe just as a drummer, it is just, there's so much going on. I love that song so much. That is one of my favorite Dream Theater songs. Definitely one of my favorite Dream Theater songs. The Mirror by Dream Theater. So good. And we got through it. We got through it, my friends. We did it. You guys are throwing some good requests in here. Let me clean this up a little bit. We did that one. I don't see LC9 Sunrise here in the house today. I'm going to move some of these around. I'll keep them around just in case our friend shows up, and then we can bring those back up. But I'll bump them down a little bit. And if LC9 Sunrise joins us, then we can pop those up to the top. Yeah, I'm not ready for Tool. Here's the thing, right? Been a drummer. We talked about this before. I've been a drummer for, easiest way to say it, I've played drums forever. There have definitely been several years that I've been off the drums, but I've been a drummer since forever. And as soon as Dream Theater's Images and Words came out, I fell in love with that, and that's really when I fell in love with progressive rock and progressive metal. Always liked Rush, but never got into it, never really learned Rush. I'm getting to what Godsmack just said in chat. I don't challenge you to, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Pneuma by Tool. I got into Tool for the first, when their first album came out, I listened to it, I bought it, I liked it, but I never got into Tool. I never got into Tool like I got into the first 3 or 4 Dream Theater albums. I got into Tool probably 4 years ago. This was the first time I finally said, okay, I'm going to check out Tool, and then I just got into Tool, and then I started watching their drummer, Danny Carey. It's like, oh my goodness, this guy is just bonkers. He's incredible, which I knew he was incredible. iFlower79, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for being here. Make sure you get some songs into the request queue. Just type !SL in the chat, and you can take a look at the 229. I thought it was 230 songs. We have 229 songs you can pick from in the request queue. Back to Danny Carey from Tool. Guy's incredible. And I love the fact that he mixes acoustic and electronic drums. I love hybrid drum sets. Absolutely love them. And love his style of playing. That being said, I have not studied Tool. Like the song we just did by Dream Theater, The Mirror, even though I said I've never played it on stream and I have not practiced it recently, you could probably guess that I may have listened to that song a good 1,000 times to be able to get as far as we did on that. That's kind of the idea with Tool. I have really not listened to Tool enough to be able to sit down and say, okay, let's do it. And even if we go to like A Perfect Circle, which I think of A Perfect Circle as Tool light, even their stuff's like I gotta spend some time to learn some of their stuff. Okay. Anyways, that's my Tool story right now. And maybe I will accept the challenge, by the way. I may accept that challenge to go learn some Tool. I'm not ready for it. Okay, before we get back into some of our live learning songs from the Discord request queue, I want to knock out a few of these that are in the song list. This one is for Spanner in the Works. This one is a nice one. I love the song because I play it with my band Power Surge, so it's fun to bring this one back and get some practice in as well. A little Green Day.
Coming down like an Armageddon flame.
claps in the chat. Come on.
The representative from California has the floor.
Sing out to the president, gas man. Walk away is your punishment. Pulverizing criticize your government. Bang, bang goes the broken glass man. Kill all the that don't agree. Triumph by fire, set in fires. It's not a way that's meant for me. Just cause, because we're all
Oh, yeah, that was. Love some Green Day. LC9 Sunrise is in the house, which means we need to do a Green Day double shot right now. A request for LC9 Sunrise from the last time we were together. Let's do one more Green Day, back to back, double shot. I bet there's supposed to be drums right here. I bet there are. Oh, Spanner in the works. My goodness, thank you so much for those 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. So greatly appreciated. I love this song. there we go. There we go. As we say a lot, I feel like this is another emote that should probably come up. This I've never played this one before. That should be an emote, right? We got a sheep emote that I started working on today, guys. I didn't get as far along as I wanted because I needed to update my Photoshop license, but I did start working on it. I started working on a sheep emote, and I just realized there really needs to be an emote that says never played this one before. Totally, right? I think we'll get our first two. We get our first two, and I have I think I have an original hand clapping emote that I'm going to take from one of my album artworks. For if you ever saw the album artwork for the song, When You Arrived, it kind of has hands like this, and I may take that album artwork. Oh, it's a single. It was not a full album, but I had single artwork, and I may take that and turn that into our own unique clapping emote. Very excited. Godsmack, redeeming the cheers. Thank you so much for using those channel points and redeeming the cheers. And super excited to see our friend LC9 Sunrise in the house. Let's give some credit for that awesome request. So good. Come on, let's get this one out of here as well. Godsmack does not want me to rest tonight, that's for sure. I'm seeing these requests. I see what's coming in. I'm gonna mix things up to make sure we get a nice mixture of things in the mix here. I'm actually excited for the one that I just moved for our friend Nats. Very excited for this one because this is one of those songs that I actually basically learned of this band from my days of playing the video game Rock Band, and fell in love with this band and this song specifically. So it's for our friend Nats. Let's get some Fall Out Boy, classic Fall Out Boy. You all shout out the name of the song. Now that Mimi knows the name, you can shout it out with us. Let me hear you. Just you. Guys, and this is emote number 3. This is emote number 3, which we don't have yet, but it must be created. That song is a banger. Absolute banger. If you know me, you know I reserve that word for very few songs. In my opinion, straight up banger. Love that song. Love to listen to it. Love to scream along to it. I have not seen Fall Out Boy in concert, but I guarantee you I would lose my voice during that song if I did. Love to play the drums to it. You guys should learn the guitar. Why not? Why stop there, right? Okay, part of today's session was to live learn some songs. Let's take a quick peek at what else is in the Discord here. I heard some Discord beeps and bops a few minutes ago. So we went through My Chemical Romance. We did not go through Given Up by Linkin Park. Let's listen to Linkin Park for just a second. Let's see. Do we know this song here? Hold on a second.
Meet your next pillow. Why do we make our pillow in the shape of a cube?
Meet your next pillow, guys. I should have done this through Stream Elements because then we wouldn't have to listen to Meet Your Next Pillow. Okay, guys, let's listen to a little bit of Linkin Park. Let me unmute it. Given Up by Linkin Park. Back to the game. Let's listen to this just for a second. I'm going to stop pretending I don't know this song. I've never played it on the drums, but it was this tour that I saw Linkin Park in concert, and I had general admission floor seats, and I'm like, out of the way, kiddies. Old man's coming to the front. And it was the Minutes to Midnight tour, and they played just about every song from this album, and so this album has a, big heart, big spot in my heart for this album here. I have never played the song on the drums, but I absolutely love the song, and it's kind of cool how it starts with you get chains wrangling. That's really cool. And then it kicks into just a regular rock beat. And I love how it's just vocals, bass, and drums. The way that I think rock music should be. Who needs that guitar?
Stuck in my stand on me. I've given I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this all away.
Okay, and I know towards the end, it's got a cool little jang end.
I've given
Isn't it at the end? Oh, it's before the end. It's way back here. Right here.
put me out of my misery. Put me out of my misery. Put me out of my fucking misery.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, I'm going to turn the screen off for 1 second. I'm going to bring up another screen. My microphone may cut out for a second because I'm going to change a slight setting I have in here. I think I was doing a little homework earlier today. So my mic is going to shut off for a second. I will be right back. You'll be happy when I come back. Hold on, I know I sound funky. Give me 1 second. All right, we got that. Let me make it sound a little bit richer. Hold on 1 second. Don't you go anywhere. I'm going to show you a screen in a second. You might be as excited as I am, and then you'll be like, oh, this what SV was doing when he couldn't start earlier today? All right, put a little equalizer on my voice there. Let me just make it just a little richer. Just make it a tiny bit richer here. Oh, that's a whole lot richer. Holy macaroni! Just want a little bit. Just want a little bit. Hold on, you guys. Don't go anywhere. Excited. Okay. All right, that's good enough. All right. Ready to get nerdy with me? Seems like you guys were kind of digging that song. So let me show you some of the homework that I did earlier today. For right now. So you're like, well, what are we looking at here? What we're looking at here is it's partial. It's not fully complete. For some reason, something broke. But I got myself on the multi-track. I got myself the multi-track recording of the song "Given Up" by Linkin Park. What, you say? So what in front of me here is 4 separate tracks that make up the 4 major parts of the song, which we can mute pieces out or keep pieces in. Kind of fun, huh? Check this out, right? I'll turn off alarm bells. I'll turn off our background music, and then I'm going to hit some play, and then we can goof around with this. I thought this would be a really cool way to learn something a little bit in a little different fashion. Sure, I'll bring it up so you can see a little bit better here. So this is my recording software, Logic Pro, and I'll hit play. See if you recognize what we have here. What if we want to turn off the drums? Everything, all those levels are really high. Let me bring everything back just a tiny bit. I'm going to bring all those levels back a little bit so it's not too loud in our ears. All right, this should do us better. See how that is.
Waking a sweat again. Another day's been laid to waste.
If we want to take the drums out, let's take the drums out.
Stuck in my
Drums are
head
out.
again. Feels like I'll never leave this place. There's no escape. I'm my own worst enemy. I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take
Or if we want to take Chester out,
away. I'm suffocating. Tell me what the is wrong
of course,
with me.
why would anyone want to take Chester out? But you could.
I don't know what to take.
Or the thing I like the
Thought
most.
I was focused, but I'm scared.
If we just listen to Chester. To me, that's what I want. I want to just hear Chester.
Waking a sweat again. Another day's been laid to waste. In my disgrace. Stuck in my head again. Feels like I'll never leave this place.
Pretty cool, huh?
There's no escape. I'm my own worst enemy. I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this up.
That Chester Bennington, my favorite singer of the last 25 years. Like many, I was extremely broken up a couple years ago. But I love that. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of homework, messing around with some tracks that we thought might be fun. I'm gonna do a little bit more homework. What I did, so my homework today was just to get these and put a couple of these in like this. I'm gonna switch to my other screen now, so my mic's gonna cut out real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back with the real setup. But I'm gonna mess around with some of these different recordings I got my hands on and see if we can start making some new different mixes. So I'm really excited. Just wanted to share that with you guys. And with that, let's, for the first time ever, play Given Up by Linkin Park on the stream. What do you say? Are we down? You guys down with that? I'm down with it. Let's go.
Breaking a sweat again. Another day's been laid to waste. In my disgrace, stuck in my head again. Feels like I'll never leave this place. There's no escape. I'm my own worst enemy. I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this all away. I'm suffocating. Tell me what the is wrong with me. I don't know what to take. Thought I was focused, but I'm scared. I'm not prepared. I hyperventilate, looking for help somehow, somewhere, and no one cares. I'm my own worst enemy. I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this all away. I'm suffocating. Tell me what the is wrong with me. Want me out of my misery. Want me out of my misery. Want me out of my I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this all away. I'm suffocating. Tell me what is wrong with me.
I do not believe that one is in the list right now. But my friends, Given Up by Linkin Park, requested, I believe, by Rafina, will now be in the list moving forward. Hooray! And for that, hold on. Let's see who's gonna get it first. I'm going to it. Here we go, and boom! So glad that was requested. I'm so excited to add that one to the mix. Very, very cool. Good stuff. And I don't even think Rafina's here, but hey. Sure. We'll let Rafina know next time we all get together. We'll let her know. All right. Back to what's in the request queue. And if you're here and you're like, hey, how do I request a song? Just type !SL. You can look at the request queue. I want to play this. I'm excited to bump this one up here because someone can say it for me, but I'll say it. I don't think I've ever played this one before on the stream. We played this song on Wednesday. We did play it on Wednesday. We played the song on Wednesday, but you're saying, what? Hey, SV, you just said you've never played the song on stream. Well, I have played this song on stream, but I have not played it like this.
I want your ugly, I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's free. I of your hand. I want your leather studded kiss in the sand. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want it bad, a bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your love is revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your aura, I want your design. 'Cause you're a criminal as long as you're mine. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love. I want your psycho, your bullet mistake. Want you in my room when your baby is sick. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want it bad, a bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your love is revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. I want your love. I don't wanna be friends. Je t'en amour et je veux ton revenge. Je t'en amour. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. No, I don't wanna be friends. Want your bad romance. Want your bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your love is revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Want your bad romance.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one, you guys. When I say it's the one, I don't know what I mean. I'm just saying that's the one. Oh my goodness, guys, you're speaking words I can't understand. I love that. I love that. I'm excited. I have no idea what you're saying, and I'm so excited about that. I have to go back. There's a bunch of conversations in the chat that I missed. Let me get caught up. I thought when I went to go hit this tom over here, and I hit this one here with the metal rim, and I kind of whacked my knuckle. Still intact. We're all good. But I was like, uh-oh. Oh no. We're all good. Okay, what did I miss here? Yeah, we need the banger command. Spanner in the Works said a while back, still have the banger command and waiting. Wait, did you say did you create the banger command, Spanner? Is that what you did you? Is it ready to go? Like, do we just need to connect and you need to show me how to put it in to Stream Elements, and then we're good to go? Because we need to have that. SV said banger X number of times. I know other people have things like so-and-so, dropped the stick so many times, or so-and-so did something. SV said banger this many times. I want that so bad. What else we have going in here? LC9 Sunrise singing the lyrics to Given Up. Yep, some foul language in there. Oh, Mimi says, "Hey SV, what's your opinion on playing some System of a Down?" My opinion is positive on System of a Down. You do, you did. I mean, Spanner Works. I'm very excited. Okay, we're gonna connect either later today, tomorrow. You know, after you take a nap, you're gonna take a nap at some point, and we gotta figure out how to make that happen. I honestly, I really, really, really want that. I think we all do. Mimi says, "What's your opinion on playing System of a Down?" I mentioned System of a Down a couple of weeks ago, how I never really was into them when they were like huge, and then I got into them a little later because I needed some exercise music, and I realized System of a Down is some crazy music to exercise to. And then I totally got into them and listened to them a ton. And but you know, I have not. It's interesting that I've not put any System of a Down into our song list because I have not been listening too much. Well, I have Aerials. I put Aerials in. That's in there. But I have a whole bunch of their other songs. I just have not gotten around to it. So, duly noted, Mimi. What I see is Mimi saying, "Hey, SV, how about some System of a Down? How about something other than Aerials?" And I do have a bunch of their songs. Maybe I'll start listening to them. I'll give them a try. I'm pro. I am pro SOAD. I am pro SOAD. I'm all over it. All right, good to see Nat's got some more songs in the request queue. That is fantastic. LC9 Sunrise, taking a look at the request queue, fantastic. And then I see conversations that I don't understand. That's okay. You guys do. You guys, you know, I want Google Translate right now. Is what I want. That's what I want. All right. So that last one was "Bad Romance" by Hailstorm, originally by Lady Gaga. That was for Spanner in the Works. Okay. I'm looking at the time. It's getting close to dinner time. Just saying. It just is. You know, and that happens. It does happen. But this one was in the queue from the other day, Wednesday when we were here, and I really wanted to play it. I didn't get a chance to get to it. I specifically added the song to the queue because it reminds me of my mom. It was when I was a kid. This was the song my mother used to listen to, and there's a couple bands that remind me of my mother. One is the Little River Band. Anyone ever heard of the Little River Band? It reminds me of my mother. It was one of her favorite bands. Oh no, there's another one too. Kenny Rogers was also one of her favorites. And then there was this guy, and specifically this song, which was on this song actually, and one other song by this guy. He had another song that my mother loved called Whiskey River. This song is the one that probably most everybody knows by this guy. And so when I found the drumless version of it, it's a kind of a wonky live version of it. I was like, yeah, but it reminds me of Mom, so putting it in the list. And I'm really excited because LC9 Sunrise requested it the other day. So we're going to play some Willie Nelson right now.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. Thank you very much.
Yeah, some Willie Nelson. Just to mix it up a little bit. A little Willie Nelson. Love that we have that song. Love that we get to play that. And, you know, I'm keeping an eye on the clock. Can only get a couple more in. So I think I'm plotting out our final couple songs of the day here. Not the longest of streams today, but I'm so glad we were able to get together and play a little bit today. And Nat's put a nice one into the request list, and I want to make sure we get to this one. I'm excited to play it, too. Who does not love some Taylor Swift? And I forget if this one's a cover or the original. You all can tell me when you hear it. You're like, wait, that's Taylor's voice, or that is not Taylor's voice. But I'm excited to play this one. This one's for Nats. Let's go.
Midnight, you come and pick me up, no headlights.
Oh, it's so good. You know, when I hear Taylor, I think of Taylor, and I was like, saw her on the last tour she had, Reputation tour. What an incredible concert that was. And then we got tickets to the, oh my gosh, what was the album she put out that she didn't get? The Lover. Wasn't the album Lover? Wasn't that the album? I get that vinyl of it. It's on the other side of this wall. Yeah, and then the Lover tour wasn't even supposed to be a tour. She was only going to play a couple stadiums. And I was excited to go, and then 2020 happened, and then Taylor tried rescheduling it to later 2020, and you know, we all know. And then she tried rescheduling for early 2021, and you know, so then she canceled it. So now we're waiting to hear when the next Taylor Swift tour is coming around, because I want to go. You know, I was about to say this is our last song. Not this one. Not the one that we just played. You know, I like to cue up the last song. But I was going to say this next one is the last one because I need to wrap up. It's Friday night. I need to grab some dinner. And there are still songs in the queue, which we won't be able to get to all of them, but that's okay. That just gives us more reason to hang out the next time we get together and play them. But this one did come in the queue, and I feel like, you know, if this one does show up in the queue, it's kind of a tough one to not play. You know, it is a tough one to not play if this one shows up. It's like, it's kind of like you have to play it. And it also is setting the stage for remotes to come. You know what I'm saying?
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do.
There it is. There's our song. Now write a mail sheet, just in case you didn't hear it. Now it's in your head too. Thank you so much, Spanner in the Works. Rafina, so good to see you. So good to see you. We've been dipping into the Discord request list, Rafina, and you've been feeding us a lot of ideas, and I'll have to point you to some censored version of the VOD so you can see it. Maybe I'll pull it offline and put it on YouTube. But we did go through a couple of these that you put in the list. We didn't go through this one. We definitely didn't go through this one. You know what's so funny? Like, Smells Like Teen Spirit is like, it's such a simple song, but it is so tough to play. Drummers struggle, including this one, to get that Dave Grohl just right. Dexy's Midnight Runners, still haven't found a drumless track to it, but who's to say we can't just fire up this YouTube since Rafina's here? It was the first one in the list. Why not? Why not? Let's fire it up since Rafina's here. I'll drum over the YouTube. I'll go old school.
We have a lot of sayings about work.
After the commercial ends, I will.
With moderate to severe.
Oh, now I lost it. That band. And hold on. Yes, thank you, Rafina, for the request. Still have not found the drumless version of that. I got a funny feeling I'll never find the drumless version of that. Especially with the tempo changes. I wonder if it doesn't exist. So Rafina types in Dexy's Midnight Runners, which is what I thought the name of the band was, but I'm looking at the album cover. And you're like, what? Let me share my screen. Kevin Rowland and Dexy's Midnight Runners. Who knew that? Not me. I did not know that. Who the heck is Kevin Rowland? I mean, obviously we will make an assumption that it's this dude in the picture, and we will make an assumption that Kevin Rowland is the singer. But have you ever heard of the song Come On Eileen, titled Kevin Rowland in Dexy's Midnight Runners? Learning. And look at the title of the song, Tu Rae. It doesn't even say Come On Eileen. It doesn't say anywhere on that artwork, Come On Eileen. Nowhere. Love that. I love that. So good. Thanks for that, Rafina. We did, so Given Up by Linkin Park. One of my favorite Linkin Park songs as well. Minutes to Midnight, the entire album. Oh, Tu Rae is the name of the album that Kevin Rowland and Dexy's Midnight Runners is on. Got it. But I saw Linkin Park on the Minutes to Midnight tour, the tour that Given Up, the album that Given Up was on, and incredible show, absolutely incredible. And so every song on that album, I have a spot in my heart for, because I was able to see them on that tour. So I'll share the video later on, Rafina, so you can see us as we explored a little bit of Linkin Park. And who's to say we can't do it next time we get together either? Who's to say? I'm not one to say that we can't do it. We can't review it again next time we all get together. Why would I say that? I don't know. Okay, I do need to go have dinner. I did say 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna wrap it up. This is gonna be the last one. I did say that. The last time I played this next song that is coming up, the last time I played the song, I had this covering my eyes. This red bandana is the last time I played this song. It's a song I absolutely love from a movie I absolutely love, who many of our friends, a friend of ours that many of us know absolutely loves and has a stream that is heavily dedicated to this movie. But the movies Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, I've told people Back to the Future 2 is my favorite in the series. I know it's a little controversial. I absolutely love the Back to the Future series. And I still have the record, the album, the vinyl that I got. Original print from the movie, and I do listen to it. I put it on turntable, and I listen to it from front to back. There's 2 songs by this band on there. The other song by this band is Back in Time, equally as amazing as this song. But I'm excited to play this one, and I think we're wrapping up with this one tonight, you guys, because it is past dinner time in my neck of the woods. Hold on, but before I go and play this, Rafina's saying it's awesome. My favorite song from Hybrid Theory is Points of Authority. Oh, so good. My favorite. So if I gotta be honest, my favorite Linkin Park album. And again, the more you get to know me, you won't be surprised that I say this. It is Collision Course, the Linkin Park Jay-Z mashup album. Mashups, I love mashups more than originals most often. And my old band Suspicious Hooligans, we used to play Numb Encore live. We would do Numb and Encore live. We would actually do the mashup of that live. And I would play the Mr. Han part. So I'd do the turntable part, I'd do the keyboard part, and I would do most of the vocals. Someone else was on the drums, someone else played guitar, someone else did bass, but I was like, guys, I want to do the song, and I'll cover all the other grounds. I'll do the turntable parts, I'll do the keyboard parts, and I'll sing, I'll rap, whatever. Let's do it. I love this song so much. Okay, here we go, guys. I think we're wrapping up with this one here. This is the plan. We are wrapping up with this one. That is the plan. I'm saying it out loud, so we're all on the same page. And this one was requested by Spanner in the Works. Maybe today. I don't know. This one may have been here from the other day. Been moving things around, but I'm excited to play it. Here we go. I like that, Rafina. Love that song. And it was perfect timing. Spanner with the love hearts scattering across the screen as Huey Lewis is saying the power of love. That'll make a nice highlight that'll get muted on the VOD and none of us can listen to it again. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I have been going through, I don't know if you've heard the latest news with Twitch and the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. There's been some updates. There's been a few updates recently. Twitch specifically emailed a couple weeks ago streamers who are likely in the music category saying, hey, be careful with your VODs with copyrighted music. They then sent another email directly to music streamers who have copyrighted music in their VODs. Might be me. I might be one of those. From what I understand, they sent 1,000 emails out. No more, no less. Somewhere in that ballpark. I don't know. Don't quote me. If you're a streamer, you've seen this. If you're a music streamer. And it said something along the lines, like, I saw other streamers who thought it was positive to see Twitch saying these messages, but I read it as, hey, if you do cover songs, it's okay if you do them live, but you cannot have them in your VODs. So I took that as us live. Live on Twitch, that's the way Twitch goes. But I actually like to go back and watch other people's VODs. Video on demand, if you're like, what is a VOD? Video on demand. Basically old streams. I like to go back and watch old streams from time to time. But I know that's pretty rare. Most people are live, and live is that brings the community. That makes it fun for all of us. But it did say covers on VODs need to be removed or things may get bad, basically. Or the recording industry may come knocking and give you copyright strikes, and eventually 3 strikes get your channel banned. What I thought was interesting is, okay, I'd already known that you probably shouldn't have copyrighted music on your VODs, but what I was really interesting is those people who do covers, right? The other day, I picked up a guitar and I sang a Bob Seger song, right? I didn't play to any backing track. I just picked up the guitar and I sang to it. That is an example of a cover. So yes, I just played over the Huey Lewis recording. Fully copyrighted song. All I did was fill in the drums. The drums are the least copyrightable part of that song. It's not very easy to get drum music copyrighted. It's nearly impossible to get drums copyrighted, but all the rest of the music is. But our cover of playing Bob Seger's Turn the Page the other day is actually considered a cover, and VODs should not have covers on the VOD. So those people we see out there that are just playing an acoustic guitar and singing, or playing piano and singing, their VODs are at risk. Just really interesting. That being said, if you've noticed, I've been going back in my channel, and I don't want to just shut all the VODs off. I like to have something for people to look at. So maybe encourage new friends to come join us, but also for those of us who are like me and like to go into other friends' channels and watch some old streams when there's nothing else going on. What I've been doing is going through our old shows and making highlight reels, and they're kind of hysterical because they turn into 1 hour of conversation. Basically, it's me doing a couple of our original songs, maybe 1 or 2 songs that I know aren't copywritten or won't have any copyright strikes against them, and then it's just our conversation in between each song. And so I look at these highlight reels, and it looks like all I do is sit on the drum set and talk for an hour and a half. And that's when I realized, oh my goodness, I talk a lot. So if you go back and look at some of the more recent highlight reels, it makes me laugh. It's just like, and SV is just talking for an hour and 12 minutes. He plays 2 songs and then talked for an hour straight. So anyways, just wanted to give you a heads up. I've been doing that, and I've also been, as I edit some of these, I put a link into the highlight channel in the Discord. So they're there. If you care, cool. If you watch them, let me know. I'm curious if there's anybody who's strange like me, who's like, hey, when you're offline, I still want to go watch your VODs. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I wouldn't be here 2 hours and 20 minutes into the stream if it wasn't for all of you. I would come down, I'd play a little bit, I'd practice a little bit, I'd probably work on a new song, and then I would have gone off and had dinner. But you make this absolutely a joy to continue to play music, have a virtual audience here. We're all here together, and it's absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for being here, for spending your Fridays, or maybe it's Saturday for some of you already. It's Friday for me. Thank you so much for being here, for spending your time with me, with each other. Thanks for the conversation in the chat. And a couple special thank yous. First of all, thanks to iFlower, who followed earlier today. Spanner in the works for 1,000 bits. Spanner, thank you so much. That really means the world to me. It's going to help continue to fund to get to improve the stream and just make it better for all of us. So I am extremely grateful for those bits that you sent our way today. Rafina gave a suggestion of a friend to go raid, and I'm excited because I've never seen. This is very much like me saying, "Hey, I've never played the song before." I've actually never seen the streamer play. So I love when we have a suggestion like this. And I'm going to see if I can quickly pull this up on my screen and maybe raid someone who I've not only never raided before, but never seen live before. So I'm actually really excited about this. Rafina, I'm guessing this is someone who's part of the quote drum fam. All right, I see them online, and I see they're live. All right, guys, I'm excited. This is a new friend I've never seen before, so I'm gonna hang out and check this person out for the first time. I do not believe I'm following them either. So, as I like to say, let's go check out this drummer, and let's at least stick around for a minute or two, give them some love, make them love the raid that we bring into them, and if we like what we see, hit that follow button. Let's go enjoy them. But at least let's go say hi. Damo Drummer. So I believe this person plays the drums based on their name. I'm really excited to go over there. Let's go say hi to this person. It's been really great seeing you all. Thanks for coming on my late Friday, some of your early Saturdays. It's great to see you. Plan to be back Monday, but sometimes I make a surprise weekend stream. Who knows if that'll actually happen? It basically happens based on how things go. But I got a busy